Role of the President in the USA Constitution. Part 2. D. Financial power. Following is the financial power of the President. 1. General Manager of Financial Affairs. The President of America is the General Manager of the financial affairs of the government. He directs and controls financial affairs. 2. Control over budget. The Bureau of Budget prepares the federal budget under the supervision of the President. The budget so submitted by the President serves as a guide to legislative action on annual appropriations for government activities and programs. E. Power in foreign affairs. Following are the powers of the President in foreign affairs. 1. Diplomatic power. The American president has been regarded as the chief spokesman of America in its relations with foreign governments. The most important function of the president is to formulate foreign policy, which is revealed in presidential messages and speeches. 2. Recognition of states. The president has the authority to recognize countries and governments. He does this simply by receiving diplomatic representatives from the countries concerned. 3. Treaty-making power. The President has the power to make treaties with other governments with the ratification of a 2/3 majority of the Senate. 4. Agreement-making power. The President can make treaties with foreign states, and it is not subjected to ratification by Senate. 5. Declaration of war. The American President has the power to declare war with the consent of Congress. Emergency powers. A. Meaning of emergency. An emergency is an extensive and serious crisis in which the whole nation is involved. B. Source of emergency powers. The American Constitution is silent about the emergency powers of the President, but the President can exercise certain powers during emergencies. The Supreme Court has held that an emergency does not create powers, nor does it increase powers already granted by the Constitution. But the Congress confers upon the President many powers, which he may exercise in times of emergency. C. Kinds of emergency. The President may proclaim 2 types of emergencies: 1. Limited emergency. 2. Unlimited emergency. D. Limitation on emergency powers. The President has to act within the limits set by the Constitution. Otherwise, his actions can be declared invalid by the Supreme Court. Impeachment of the President. According to Section the 4th of Article 2 of the U.S. Constitution, the President shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery or other high crimes and misdemeanors. The procedure for impeachment. The House of Representatives adopts by resolution articles of impeachment charging the President with certain high crimes and choosing leaders to direct the prosecution before the Senate, which acts as a judicial tribunal of impeachment. The Senate may convict the President with a 2/3 majority of its members present in voting. President Johnson was the only president against whom impeachment procedures were adopted, but even he could not be convicted. Conclusion. That the President of America is one of the most powerful personalities in the present-day international world. As John F. Kennedy said, it is the President who decides when to lead the Congress, when to consult it, and when to act solely.